But now, you have Tony who will hold a grudge the rest of his life. And, Chris Berman is going to hold that as well.
I'll tell you a funny thing about Tony holding grudges. So he was suspended twice. The first time he was suspended, he got a letter from Steve Anderson, who's one of the top executives at ESPN.
I was around for that one.
Right, suspending him. And Tony carries that letter with him at all times. So when I interviewed, I'm not kidding. So when I interviewed him, he said, would you like to see the letter? And I thought he was going to say, I'll email it to you sometime.
Wait, is he like Costas with the Mickey Mantle baseball card in his wallet? Is that sort of the feel?
It's in the bag. So he pulls it out. I said, he had no idea I was going to ask him the question or whatever. He says, I carry this with me at all times. So, I mean, that's holding a grudge.
But the Hannah Storm commenting on her wardrobe, it was on his radio show. But it still cost him 2 weeks of pay.
It cost him about $40,000, and it was a huge signal to what George Bodenheimer likes to call the culture, because you can mess up on the air, you can predict something wrong or whatever. You can't talk ill about another ESPN employee. That's when they go to DEFCON 1. And I think that what happened after, it was interesting in terms of the book, what happened after that Tony Hannah dynamic was that I got a couple calls from people saying, look, I know I blasted so-and-so back to the Stone Age, and I know I did it on the record, and I'm asking you on behalf of my wife and children, please take it out, because I'm pretty convinced I'm going to get fired.